All right, we should be live. Intermission over. Okay. Everybody got the stream up?
You.
So. So.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So I guess next up's May. What do we think about? Well, okay. Before we continue, do we want to add more tiers?
We could throw the
I
A
think
plus
we
in
need a
there.
tier between B and A at the very least.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of agree.
Just make it B plus, gooder.
The gooder tier.
Okay.
You just changed B tier.
I did. God dang it. Okay. That needs to be this. This is the worst part about adding tiers, dude. Change the colors.
They will have the technology to automate this part.
Gray, and it looks like white over there is an option. It's gonna suck when he has to do all this again for an A plus tier.
Probably. Okay.
We also need a C plus.
Good one. We have a C minus tier. So no.
I feel like as far as gooder goes, you would probably throw what, Brig up there, and McCree.
This is gonna have to change because I don't like it being a different format. So this is gonna be C plus now. So we have C and C plus, B and B plus, A, S. Okay. So what do we want in B plus tier?
I'm thinking.
I think Junkrat should go B plus.
Yeah, Junkrat, Reaper maybe.
I think Moira. What do you think about that? I don't know. Do you guys still want Moira in the same as those two?
I think Moira's A tier.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Brig could go up to gooder.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. That works for me. Gives us a place to.
Yeah.
No one else really stands out to me as too good for B.
Or too bad for A.
Yeah.
We're good with Zarya staying in A?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, we moved one up from B, one down from A. Looks good for me. Alright, so May.
I think
May's A.
Wow. I think
He's an off tank with good spam damage and good close range damage.
And then she has her big freeze, which is very, very strong. And apparently May builds ult insanely fast.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like that, doesn't it? Even if you have Mays that are just literally waste it, throw it at most random spots ever. Yeah.
And she has a pretty good projectile to, kind of contest
Her
some
projectile is kind of nuts. We literally ran into a sniper May the other day. It was just like all she did.
Yeah, I mean, I've had Mays that were as dangerous to me as a Widow.
Yeah, it's freaking wild, actually. Yeah, she's nuts. She's also very annoying. All right, yeah, strong. I'm fine with that. So, Darren, I feel like there's no debate on this one, right?
Oh, there's S tier.
It's an easy F tier.
Yeah,
She is literally in every single game on both sides.
Yeah, she's just really good all around. Like, she is good in every single scenario at all times, in every situation, in every comp. Yeah, she's just really good. Yeah, I don't think there's any debate there. All right, Soldier.
I'm gonna go C.
C, like barely playable C.
Or C plus, I guess.
Yeah, C.
I kind of think he's in B tier still. I
I don't
think
know,
he's.
because like for them to give him the ability to headshot during his ult kind of.
Yeah, I mean, not even just that. I just still think he's like pretty solid. I don't like. Yeah, he's not the absolute monster that he was before, but I think he's easily on par with like Ash and McCree. I don't.
I feel like his role is completely overshadowed at this point.
I mean,
It's
it is because
for a reason to play Soldier when you have Sojourn.
yes, Sojourn is just better in most scenarios, right? But like, I don't think Soldier is. I really don't think Soldier is that bad of a pick.
Do you think
But
Soldier is better than Hanzo?
No, he's pretty on par with Hanzo in my opinion. Like he's one of those like if you're good at him, you know you're gonna stomp games. But
I mean, I don't know. He's more consistent than Hanzo.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I was
'Cause, like-
playing Soldier and he seems still like pretty solid, but yeah. I mean, we can put him in C plus. That's fine.
we could always run back through this. And
Yeah,
just...
I mean that's that's not that big of a deal. Okay, Torbjorn.
I have no opinions on Torb. Like, he's
He
like
really
your
hasn't been
perfect
around much.
anti-flanker. That's like pretty much it.
That's
Yeah. I think B or B plus.
I don't know what they changed to his ult, but his ult like it ends really quick now.
Yeah, I honestly think he's also C plus. I don't even think he's. I just don't see very much effectiveness at all from him anymore. Even with the anti-flanker thing, like I know that's the argument I made last time that the tier list was like we were talking about this, but I just don't think he's that good, man. Even with the anti-flanker thing, he just kind of like you just get somebody to take that turret out, and then his effectiveness just plummets, and also his little buff that he gets. I can't even think molten core or whatever. It doesn't give armor anymore. So like, I thought about that before, but it's just not as strong as it used to be because it's not armor, and so it's just that like extra health. So he's really not that tanky anymore. He dies pretty quick. He's also kind of just a circle, right? So he's very easy to hit. I don't know. I see him as the same level of effectiveness as a Hanzo or a Pharah, to be honest.
I don't know. I feel like just being able to pressure two angles at once. Like it's decent against dive. It's decent against spam. He is a decent spam character.
I think he's just like mildly annoying at this point. I don't even think you can like really pressure him to be that good. Like,
and part of it is I feel like I just haven't really seen anyone try Torbjorn in this beta, so it's.
I see him here and there, but like I'm just like, okay, we just take out the turret and then he's just kind of free.
I mean, the problem is
free
he's
death.
another one of those boring characters that people just kind of
they don't play. Right. I see significantly higher levels of effectiveness, in my opinion, from Hanzo Pharah Soldier. I think it'd be fine to put him in the same tier, but I don't think he sees the same level of effectiveness as the characters above. Like, we're really gonna put Torb in the same tier as like Genji? I just don't see that.
No.
I'm not saying he doesn't have like certain things. I think he's very playable, which is C plus, right? Like, I think it's fine. He's
C
fine.
plus is just playable. There's no vary there.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't care. Throw him a C. C plus, whatever.
Yeah. All right, Tracer.
Why are you leaving Sombra to last? What is wrong with you?
Why not?
He's got some hot takes. Like,
nah. Tracer.
B plus.
Sombra 2 is not going away.
What?
Tracer.
I said B plus. I think she's B plus. She's one of the best flankers. Her pulse bomb.
I think B plus is still good for her.
You know.
Yeah, the issue with Tracer right now is I think she's like, unless you're a Tracer specialist, I think she is really hard to get usefulness out of. But I
That's what
guess,
we were
yeah, if we're
basing
talking
this
about like a
tier list
mediocre
off
one,
of.
yeah, I mean, yeah, she's probably fine. It's B plus is fine.
Me on Tracer, she's barely playable. But an actual Tracer player, she's
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like he can still have effectiveness on her. She struggles. Part of it is the support line being like, I think the support line just being strong.
Yeah, it does make it tough for her.
Like makes it much tougher. There's times where, man, I'm telling you, it's like you die so fast that you just don't even get a chance to recall. Zens are harder to kill. Anas are harder to pressure even. Bap just fucking doesn't die ever. Moira is Moira. Like Brig has always been a tracer, pain and tracer's side. Lucio is like an ignore at all cost type character. Like you have to be a really good tracer to get that much effectiveness out of her. And yeah, obviously, like you can leverage her to get a decent amount, but I don't know. Yeah, B plus is probably fine. Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fine with that.
All right. Widow.
Bastard. She's bad. You're fine. You can leave it there.
Yeah, F.
Uh,
F2.
I think
Buff,
it
please.
falls in the same category as like Tracer. In that case, like a Widow Specialist is going to thrive, but anybody who's not is going to struggle right now.
I think she's at least A. At least.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm trying to
you can.
decide between A and S.
Yeah.
Because again, it's kind of the same argument we said last time. A good Widow forces your entire team to play differently.
Mhm.
It changes the paradigm of the whole game. And really no other character does that.
Yep. And like she's just positioned perfectly to thrive in a 5v5 in any 5v5 meta, right? Because
Yeah.
you're just going to see less shielding, and less shielding is good for her. If we go into a spam meta is going to be good for her. Like,
and the thing is, I don't ever see a 5v5 meta emerging where she's not good. Because at most, you're going to have one shield on the enemy team.
Mhm.
And Widow is self-sufficient enough to go find her picks no matter what the enemy team is doing, right? So,
yeah. So she is at the very least A, if not S tier.
Yeah.
That's
I agree.
like where do we see her in comparison to like between May, Echo, and Sojourn?
I say
Because her
she's
peaks,
definitely above me.
her peaks are higher, obviously, than probably everyone, right?
If she's going to get put into A, though, she's going to be like the top of A tier.
I think S tier.
I don't disagree. Like she's
Yeah, because
she's
you guys
so
are right.
strong.
Like for her, like her having a presence on the map makes the enemy team have to completely change how they.
Literally,
Mhm.
as soon as you see that first headshot kill in the kill feed, everyone goes, "Fuck, they've got a Widow," and
Mhm.
either you lose or you adjust your strategy entirely to account for that.
I definitely agree. Yeah, I think S tier is fine for her. We can leave her there. All right, Sombra.
Fucking bad. She's
They're in
terrible.
Sombra tier.
Yeah,
You
I
still
also
think there's a Sombra tier?
also think she's bad. There's definitely not a Sombra tier anymore. Definitely not.
She's not nearly as bad as the
She
first
is.
beta, though.
It is not even close. She's not nearly as oppressive as she was in the first beta. I think part of that is because the supports just feel stronger now. She's still very good, obviously.
Her
But
EMP is insane now.
EMP's really strong. Like, man, she just has times where I think part of it too is people are more effectively peeling her off of their backline too. I have yet to play in a game. Now I'm not saying that like yes, she's still strong. Yes, I still catch people out. But people are peeling much more effectively now. I think people realize that Sombra is a high priority and you have to peel back for your supports. And it makes her a little tougher to play. So it's not as free like for her to just be like all around oppressive anymore. So there's definitely not a Sombra tier anymore. But do we want her an S tier?
I'm still
or A
leaning
tier?
towards her being an S because she's kind of like Widow in that when you realize the enemy team has a Sombra, everyone needs to be on alert to deal with her. And if you're
Yeah.
specific characters like Ball, that Sombra does hard counters, you probably need to swap unless there's a big skill imbalance.
There's a few characters that just straight up have to swap. I think Doomfist just has the swap. Ball just kind of has the swap. Yeah, I mean those are the two big ones.
Struggles.
Huh?
I said even Genji would struggle.
Yeah, Genji a little bit. The issue with there is obviously like she can hack Genji out of his deflect, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, she does. She does do really really well. And again, I think she has a similar thing with kind of like a Lucio type where you can just kind of fit her into anything, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what the rest
giving you trouble. There's plenty of ways to adjust for that.
Yeah, like you can throw her in a dive comp, you can throw her in a poke comp, you can like even in a spam comp, right? Like you let the rest of your team spam and then you can still do your thing in the back, right? Split focus or whatever. In a dive comp, you can be the one diving or you can play counter dive. She's one of the better counter dive heroes too. You know?
I mean, again, hack is like one of the strongest abilities in the game, and it's on such a short cooldown.
Yeah, and it's definitely obviously it's like strong in a different way than it used to be. But man, you know how many times like just last game I hacked a McCree out of his ult while he just like standing there. I was just invis. I just hack him and then run away. Right, like I'm just not there anymore. You just like you don't get the ult now. There's more ults that aren't channels like that anymore. So like for example, you can't hack Roadhog out of his. I hack Moira's out of their ults all the damn time though, dude, because screw that character. But like that happens all the time. You know, just being able to like disable abilities while invis in their backline like that. Yeah, she just has a lot of versatility. I don't think she's quite as oppressive. She felt just straight oppressive in the last beta. I don't think she's quite there. But she's
definitely more manageable now.
Yeah, I think she's still pretty freaking good though. For sure. Well, do we feel like anything needs to move around here? I feel like we have a lot of S tiers.
What is Zen doing so high up?
Yeah, shut up. You know what? Actually, you're right. I think we need a Zen tier. What do you think about that, Russo?
A Zen tier?
A Zen tier, yeah. What do you think about Zen tier, dude? Zen tier makes sense, right?
Knack tier. It's only him in it.
Zen, dude, I'm just telling you, like, Zen has been going crazy lately.
Yeah, he deletes tanks. He deletes other supports. Literally, it's terrifying to dive him as a DPS.
Yeah.
Just don't miss.
Yeah. True.
He's only got to hit you.
He's not as free of a kill for Sombra anymore, dude. It's ridiculous.
Bullshit.
He's not, man. It's not the same. I don't just get to hack and kill him for free.
Nothing has changed in that matchup.
I mean,
it's still the exact shape and size of your bloom.
The change is that his team actually peels for him.
Marlon feels oppressed right now.
Yeah, Marlon can
Y'all
suck
are just omnic racists.
What do you mean? Arisa's okay.
Arisa's okay.
She's manager.
I
like Bastion. Yeah,
she's like the Omnic Guardian or whatever.
Yeah, she is. She's a modified Omnic. You know, like the one that freaking Reinhardt fights in his damn cinematic. I can't remember the actual number, but yeah, she's just a modified version. Bastion's cool too. That dude's chill.
Yeah.
Not Zen though.
Just hanging out with his bird buddy, committing war crimes.
Like genocide.
Yeah. Zen, he's a bitch though. Fuck that guy.
He's just trying to meditate. Y'all keep interrupting.
Oh, nah, dude.
Balls
you know, everybody says that, but he's literally, you know, the master of Mr. freaking Super Ninja down there. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
somebody had to teach Genji how to do all those blade slashes and stuff. That was probably him. Zen's actually a secret,
that makes
like,
sense.
murder
Why
machine.
Marlon's constantly throwing 5 orbs into a fucking deflect.
Right.
Trying to make
training him,
testing him, yeah.
Making his prodigy look better.
Yeah. Man, how do we end up with more stuff in S tier than any other tier?
Cause shit's good right now.
It still just feels weird, man.
I mean, what would you take out?
I don't necessarily think I'd take anything out, but
I like how there's like a whole team comp up there too.
I know.
Yeah, I was thinking the first what 6 could
5.
5. Sorry, the first 5 could probably dominate most games.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Even though
think
it's Zen
I don't
Lucio
think you'd
versus-
want to run Zen Lucio most of the time, but
And if you're a badass,
you can. I'm not saying like highly coordinated teams can run those two. Teams in ranked are not highly coordinated. Right? That's or in quick play or whatever.
you just run Sombra as a third support. You're fine.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know about that one.
Only play around health packs.
I don't know. Like, what about like an S plus tier?
Who would you even move up? Sojourn.
Zen and Sojourn.
You have to change all the colors again, though, dude. Do you really want to do that?
No, I don't. I'll just make it black. I don't know. It's whatever. It's probably fine.
I don't know. I mean, like we've given very valid reasons why all those guys should be S tier.
Yeah.
I mean, even if there was an S plus tier, I still think Sojourn would probably be the one that actually goes up that high.
Nah, Zen's definitely there.
No. I will not allow Zen to go to S plus.
That calls for nerfs.
Yeah.
Can't
Okay.
have that happen.
I mean, I don't think any of the characters here are in danger of getting nerfed except for Sojourn, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're not
literally
gonna-
all they have to do.
I don't know. I think
Right click.
Sombra could use a small nerf.
I'm not saying that she couldn't use one. I said they're not in danger of it.
Yeah.
I don't think Sombra's getting nerfed. Like, there's not enough exposure around that character, and people.
Hopefully Zen gets nerfed again.
Yeah, honestly, true.
Where
Man.
she's not even on tier list anymore.
Well, man, what do we do about this when the Moira rework hits, though?
I don't
We're
know.
just gonna have to.
I didn't even
adjust it.
think about that.
We'll just move up to S tier just on principle.
True. What if they give her a sim though? Like
I'd be okay with that. I
mean, I would too.
One again.
I would do.
They just combine Sim and Moira into one character.
And she's still like universally bad. Just leave her unplayed. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, it looks good to me.
yeah, it's fine.
Don't get me wrong, it does seem a little weird to have that many S tiers, but these characters are just good right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
And once they fix, what's funny is once they fix Mercy, there's not gonna be a single support below B plus. Because I think
Sports are
Mercy
busted.
I think even Mercy could go up to gooder because her pocket capabilities just accelerate whoever she's on.
Yeah, and then like Rez just erases a mistake from one of your teammates.
Yeah, she's like
It's
impossible to hunt down sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's
the Battle Mercy, man. Fuck
I don't know how many times I've been in a fight and like all I'm doing is chasing the Mercy, trying to kill her so we can win the fight, and I
Yeah.
just cannot catch her.
Yep.